Hey guys, Ep27 here with episode number 27 of our Everton career mode on FIFA 20. We're kicking it off in the Europa League as we always do. Once again, it is another post-com because by the time I wanted to record, it was way too late to record a live com. And simple as that, really. But before we get into the actions, before we get into the goals, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 600 subscribers and we're on the long journey to eventually hit 1,000. But in this game, we're taking on Hoffenheim in the Europa League, and they're probably the toughest team in the group apart from ourselves. Also, the other two teams, one is a Belgian team, the other is Sparta Prague, and no offense to those two, but I do see us easily beating them with our rotation side. This one, however, was a bit iffy on whether I should play the rotation side or whether I should play the starting 11. But in the end, we did go with the rotation side, and 14 minutes in, there's already been a lot of chances in this game. As Delph finds the ball, he plays it up to Gomez. Gomez first time, Dimitrovic turns his man brilliantly, strikes it at near post, but Baumann. It's going to be a tough goalkeeper to get the ball past, and that is just, it's been clear so far this game that we can't get the ball past this guy, because he's a pretty impressive goalkeeper. I don't know what his rating is, but we got a quick free kick. Sigurdsson's going to take it quickly to Delph, all the way up to Gomez, and there's a little bit of space here for Mitrovic to just charge through, and he does so, striking it at the first time, caught the keeper off guard, and he tucked it into the back of the net. 20 minutes into this game, we are 1-0 to the good, but Anthony Robinson loses out the ball, and there's a counter-attacking opportunity here for Hoffenheim as Demarai Gray wins the ball into Samasso, over the top to Adnan Januzaj now as he strikes it on his stronger left foot, but Ben Foster, he's got that one covered. Really nice save there to deny them of the chance of levelling things. And with Sigurdsson playing in kind of the deeper role, he's actually been very, very effective in that role with Gomez at cam. As Gomez, dribbling around, finds a bit of space, decides to run away from his man, holds two men off nicely, skips in between them, strikes it at the near post. But Baumann's learnt his lesson, he knows not to be caught at the near post again in this game. As Delph, travelling forward. He's a decent dribbler, Delph, on this game as Mitrovic holds up the ball, finds Gomez, and then we're just going to dink it back over the top. A lovely little 1-2 off the post, though, denying Mitrovic of doubling his tally in the game and doubling our scoreline against Hoffenheim. As we're into the final 5 minutes of the game, Robertson drills one down to St. Maxime. He's got Stafieldis for the pace. Can he skill him? Yes, he can. He cuts inside across to Gomez. Gomez has got space to shoot. He strikes one. Not really the amount of power that you'd really want on a strike like that. And it does go straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And we do, though, fortunately for ourselves, win the game 1-0. Returning to Premier League action, we're going to take on Wolves, who are, again, they're going to be another Europa League standard team fighting with us to get into those, maybe push for the Champions League. As you can see, the starting 11 is back out there. As for Wolves, Patricio in goal. We've got Doherty, Bollis, Davinson Sanchez has joined them. Obviously, we sold Gabamin to them. Diego Jota and Traore up top with Jimenez. They're going to be a dangerous trio that we need to watch out for. But Davinson Sanchez is a big signing. And obviously, Gabamin returning to Goodison Park, where I feel like he only played like 5 or 6 games last season. But Lozano, the Mexican, plays it through to Kenny. Great opportunity here to strike it across goal. But then Donker just got the foot in there and made the challenge. And the ball actually bounced back off of John Joe Kenny. And it went out for a goal kick, that one. But 32 minutes into the game, Vinagre to Jota. Jota back to Vinagre. A little 1-2 between the two. As you can see, Adama Traore approaching the back post. He's got Digne for the pace. And that's just proved he's got Digne for the physicality and the jumping. So we cannot let them allow them to put crosses into the back post. But Jimenez, he's against Keane, who's on a yellow. But Keane does really well to win back the ball. And we've got a chance here to play it out from the back and actually get a goal-scoring opportunity with Gomez charging past Gabamin. But unfortunately, we give the ball back and we can't really do much from the situation. But Jota across to Neves. Neves across to Gabamin. Over the top, he gives away the ball. You're not playing for Everton anymore, my friend. As Lozano, there's a space for Grealish in the middle and he takes advantage of that brilliantly. One-on-one with Roy Patricio. Just lay it across to St. Maxime. Get that guaranteed goal. And we do so. It's 1-0. St. Maxime, I believe that. I feel like that's his first Premier League goal for us. I'm not quite sure. But it's one of his first. He hasn't scored many for us this season. But into the second half, Podence has come on for Traore. And that's kind of swapping pace and strength for just pace. So we win the ball off of him nicely. But then Richarlison gives it straight to Doherty. And they work out from the back. Neves plays it straight to Grealish. And Lozano, a little 1-2 with Richarlison into the back of the net, doubling our lead. 2-0 is now the score, and it's a really, really nice effort there between Irving Lozano and Richarlison. Lovely little 1-2 between them, and we continue our dominance with a nice little 2-0 lead that we're looking to add on to. We're not sitting back, we are trying to add to it. As Richarlison plays through Grealish, cuts inside on his stronger right foot, tried to just tuck it past Roy Patricio. Didn't quite work out the way he had planned. As we do go into the final minutes of the game, the ball is eventually going to stop as the referee blows his whistle. We win this one 2-0, picking up all 3 points. And we are going into a very big game against Spurs at the Spurs Stadium. It's actually a pretty weak defence by Spurs there. They haven't got Vertonghen or Alderweireld. They've actually got Dyer and Savic. So we should be able to take advantage of that with our attacking 4. They should be able to take advantage of that weaker defence. Our defence hasn't been the best this season either though, so we do have to be careful with their attacking 4 of Mora, Son, Kane and Dele Alli. But we hold off the man nicely there as Gomez plays it to Keane. Keane is a bit like not feeling the pressure there, and he plays the ball to Smalling, who unfortunately loses out to Kane, but a great save by Pickford does deny them the opportunity of going up as Saint Maxime against Serge Aurier. Cuts inside nicely. Aurier gets the nice recovery tackle though, and we do lose out of possession as Lucas Moura to Serge Aurier, winks, gives it to Digne. The passing on this game, some of the opposition AI giving away the ball way too much, but Richarlison punishes him for giving away the ball, and as he tucks it past Hugo Lloris, I think that's his 4th goal against them at this stadium. Got a hat-trick here last time. You know, he just loves it here at the new... He loves it in London actually, as I think he has performed against most of the London clubs. He's put in a very good performance against all of them. But Malinowski got it on the left that time, but it didn't quite connect with it sweet enough to go into the back of the net. As we go into the second half, a switcher play by Spurs. Lucas Moura skips past one of our challenges, plays it into Dele Alli. Dele Alli's got, obviously, he's got 2 men making a run. Decides to go to Heung-min Son over Harry Kane. Son against, what's he called? John Joe Kenny. Stronger than him, but unfortunately for him, his cross did not meet Kane. Fortunately for us, we did get the ball away though. Just before the hour mark, Dele Alli is holding off Gomez quite nicely actually, as Winks plays it into Harry Kane, one of the strongest strikers in the league. As Heung-min Son out wide dinks it back across. Ndombele's there in the box to volley it home after, again, one of our players heads it to the opposition in our own box. You know, I don't know how many times that's happened over this save. It's happened a shitload though. But working our way out from the back, literally all the way at the back with Pickford. As Lozano down the right hand side plays it essentially to Grealish, lets it run and actually does quite nice to hold off Dyer. Back into Lozano, again it's that Richarlison and Lozano connection, working brilliantly, working wonders. We are now 2-1 up, doubling our lead, and we're back in front in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Exactly what we need. 3 points would be vital here at this game. Again, they're another team fighting for the Champions League that we would like to be in. As Grealish has a shot just wide of the post. It was a nice effort. Probably could have snuck in at the near post, but it wasn't quite to be, unfortunately for ourselves. As Ndombele plays the ball to Winks. Winks hits the post, and Ndombele once again getting the luck on his side as it deflected right into his path. And he has an open net to tuck the ball into as Heung-min Son gets away from John Joe Kenny. Look how tired Son is, but he's still charging at the defence. Forces Chris Smalling to come through. Does him with a nice little kind of double drag back. Played across. Ndombele does the dummy. Falls to Harry Kane on the penalty spot and he tucks it into the back of the net. And from being 2-1 up, we lose this game 3-2. Unfortunate way to end the episode. We are ending the episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.